All right, John Calipari with one of the funnier, I don't know if you meant it to be, press conference lines last night, said, hey, I met with the team. There is no team. How quickly can he get Arkansas turned around, and do you expect him to make a massive impact in Fayetteville?
I think a fresh start, it makes it really interesting. I mean, I got back from the women's Final Four on Sunday night, told the story that he went to Arkansas. I had to rub my eyes, make sure I wasn't, hallucinating from the long drive. It was a very wild story. I think it's great for college basketball in terms of gives us a really good storyline to follow. It's going to be really interesting to see who Kentucky hires back. But Jake, I can't lie. When I saw him in that red quarter zip, I didn't know what to think of it. It still looks weird.
It does look weird. All right, so it looks like Hurley is not going to entertain Kentucky. Others are not as well. Which direction do they eventually go, you think?
Yeah, I thought Scott Drew would have been the right fit. It's not too much, not too little. So I don't really have a feel for where they go from here. I mean, I suppose they could go down the alma mater list and go after somebody like a Mark Pope or somebody in that vein. But I thought Nate Oates would have been an interesting candidate. He, for all the ups and downs of the last 2 years at Alabama, from the mess with Brandon Miller to the Final Four run this year, I mean, he's kind of been able to weather that, right? So I don't know if he could handle coaching at a place like Kentucky. That's just it. You got to find the right guy that can handle Kentucky, the players, and Kentucky, everything else.
What do you make of Dan Hurley? Back-to-back championships now at UConn. The guy's got swagger. He's got the look. He's very animated. He looks like he knows how to navigate in this name, image, and likeness era in basketball, which you can make an argument, I think, that it's even more difficult than football. And the fact that, they'll be maybe one of the favorites next year.
Yeah, I mean, East Coast guy and doing the things that he's doing, they just so impressive the way that their game plan against Purdue was smart. They let Zach Edey do what he did, and Purdue only made 1 3-pointer. I thought Purdue had to make at least 10 3-pointers to win that game. East Coast guy, so like a Midwesterner like me, obviously he rubs some of my friends the wrong way, but I don't think he cares. He's good for the game. There's no debate right now that he's the best coach, active coach in the game. When you consider that the only other coach with multiple natties at his school is Bill Self, and the only coach with multiple natties in the sport right now is Pitino, which, by the way, what are the chances he would go to Kentucky? It would be amazing if he did. I don't think it's going to happen. But that's the class that Hurley's in right now.